Hello, everybody. We're going to start our giant tomato process right now. You guys can see we have some beautiful, beautiful plants. I'll talk about some of those here just briefly. This one is full of super sweet 100s. The mother plant was 15 foot tall. And guys, I'm here to tell you, these guys are off to the races. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plants. And these things are massive. And 15-foot tall tomato plant. That's pretty decent size, guys. That's no joke. Then we have the North American record here for 1,044 tomatoes on a single truss. Guys, this is awesome. And so we're going to be trying to grow those as well. I'm going to try to get these tomatoes to the top of our long gourd trellis. Yes, we're going to be growing long gourds beside the tomatoes. And then we're going to try to grow a bunch of them on one plant, or on one truss, rather. These are the 6.82 brown. Well, it's only one of those right there. And then we have the 7.35 brown. We have the 9.65 pork chops right there. Man, them are beefy looking plants, y'all. I ain't kidding y'all. Them are some of the healthiest looking plants I've ever had for giant tomatoes. We've been growing them. This is the third season now. Started growing them in 2021. Man, these are even better. The 7.58 Howl Jolivet. These are the best looking. I mean, look how thick those stems are. I'm going to have to bring them up there to you guys and show you. Massive. Let's see here. These are the 5-pound Babich. There's 3 of those, and this one right here is massive too. It's a good looking one there. Then we have the 8.105 McDonald. These are the littler ones out of the bunch, and these last ones here, the 5.80 LaRue. Those are the smaller ones. The rest of them are really, really good looking plants. Not that these are bad looking plants. They're still great looking plants. They're just a little bit smaller for some reason. Don't know why. Everything's got the same dirt. Everything had the same care, set out the same time, everything. So it just shows you how some of these things can just the way they grow, right? All right, so first thing we're going to want to do is I like to put them up beside something that I know is going to probably be there for the majority of the season, if not the entire season. And these usually stay here for the entire season, so we'll use these. May have to put me a support back here and run it back that way and tie off because it's kind of leaning a little bit. So we may have to do that pretty soon. But nevertheless, man, our pumpkin plants are starting to run. They're doing good, looking good. I love this time of year, guys. This is the time of year when things want to grow. They love to grow. They're really trying to put on a show for us. I love that time of year. Of course, a lot of times, especially right now, the weather is not cooperating. We had no rain. Now we're looking at rain for the next 2 to 3 weeks, guys. So says the forecast. We'll see. Then we've had very, very low temperatures. 40-degree nights, unheard of here in southern West Virginia. It's just putting on a show for us this year and not helping the plants. It's really been a tough year for everybody. But with those cooler temperatures, we have been able to really be able to turn on the heat, so to speak, on our giant root crops. So there's always a way to grow. You just got to find that way that suits the weather that you're getting, okay? And pray that the things that you're wanting to grow will get the weather they're looking for. Now, without further ado, let's get this show on the road, and I bring to you our spots here. What we're gonna be. I bring to you what we're gonna be planting here. Okay, guys. So, first thing you want to do, you gotta get your little shovel here. You know, we're gonna kind of dig this a little hole here. I kind of like to, dig a nice hole, right? A nice. Not that this, it's already been tilled up. It's got good, good tillage. I ain't got to really worry about that much, but I still like to dig a nice hole, right? And really get it, make sure it's good and loose, right? Especially those first few weeks in the ground. We want that thing exploding, right? Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bury these plants pretty daggone deep, all right? They're gonna look like I cut the majority of them off, right? We're going to bury them right up to there. Okay, let me zoom in so you guys can see more. I need an electric remote so I can just press it in my pocket and zoom it in. Why ain't DJI come up with that yet, huh? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Focus in right there. All right, now. So DJI, if you're listening, we need a pocket remote to zoom in our stuff so we don't have to get up and do it. Not that we're lazy, just because we need that one shot. Okay, just zoom it in, zoom it back out. Anyhow, we'll plant them up to right there. Okay, we're gonna bury. We're not gonna cut these leaves off. We're not gonna fool with any of that. We're gonna bury leaves and all right up to that first set of true leaves there. All right. Now this is the 7.58 Howell Jolivet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to separate these two plants. Whoo, goodness, I want y'all to look at the root system on them things. They're not root bound yet either. Look at that. Look at those roots, guys. I don't know if you can see them very well, but my gracious, the roots are crazy on these plants. That is good, good, good news for us. Now, I'm just going to gently turn them and squeeze. All right, that's how I get these loose. I gently turn and squeeze. All right, trying not to mess any of the root structures up. This is a great day to try to do this, and here's why. Sun's not out, so you don't have that stress on the plants. It's going to be raining. That helps. All right, just going to gently squeeze and turn and pull a little bit. Squeeze and turn and pull a little bit, and all you're doing is you're loosening up them roots. All right, just loosening them up so they'll come apart without tearing too much of it up. Not that it's going to matter. It's not going to matter that much, but the less stress that's on the plant, the better. All right, that's just, and the more of the roots that you take, the original roots that you get, see, came right apart. Didn't tear any roots there at all. Perfect. Put that back in its cup there. Put this down here like this. Now we have a mixture of our Extreme Gardening Azos, Mycos, Versity, okay, as well as 7 Dust pelletized to keep away any kind of root gnawing vermin. And we have Platonics Seaweed Bliss. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get that entire thing. We're going to get the roots. We're going to get all the way up the side of the stem because we want all that to be encouraged to grow roots. All right, we're going to backfill just like so. And there we go. We are under. All right, now I'm going to make me just a little small ring right here so that the water will hold because we want the water to hold right here. And we're beside one of our drip irrigations. So we're going to see if that helps much at all, if any, during this process. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you want to get you a marker and you want to mark this plant. You want to know what this plant is. So this is the 7.85. Howell Jolivet. All right, we're going to stick it right there so we know what it is. Now, we're right there. Zoom me out. Them two are way too close together. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Must not been thinking. Or not paying attention one. I don't know. Got a pumpkin there. It's not big enough to pollinate yet. I'll probably take the next one out, which will be July. There's the 20th. That pumpkin will probably open in another 2 or 3 days. Just broke that one off back there. Next pumpkin in the tip is right there. I might take that next one. Let's see here. All right, got that. Mark it. It's the 15 footer. Sweet 100. Mark it. And moving on down the line here. That's 8 foot, 16 foot, 24 foot, 30 foot. So we'll put one right here. Okay. Not just a state record, but also a world record. We'll plant this last one down here. And it'll grow from this corner, I guess, all the way around this thing here. We'll just grow it and bend it all along the corner here. Oh, mercy. Trying not to step in dirt or in the dirt too much. I always have a path, and then the path grows up, so it'll just do what it'll do. All right, so let's see here. Oh, that's right. We got those other ones over there. I need a good support system, so I guess we'll have to plant them along the fence as well, just going that way with them. So let's turn you guys back over this way real quick. And a lot of this is just for my notation. Where's what at, you know. That way I'm not playing Where's Waldo this end of the season if my sticks get torn up or lost or whatever. Because it's definitely hard to try to figure out what's what if you're not marking it right. That's just for poops and giggles. Let's see what we got going on here. Something is eating my baby pumpkin on this plant. That ain't good. My gosh. Y'all, this plant here is just insane. I really need to move it over. It's almost hit the fence here. We'll make a new video for that. Let's just keep on doing this. Got those coming up. Don't see any long gourds coming up. I'm probably gonna have to start the long gourds indoors. Sadly, they're probably not gonna start out here this year for some reason. Just because it's just nasty cool weather. Got a lot of that stuff coming up that you can eat or you can use it for weed ground cover. Or you can just pull it up if you want. Let's see here. Watermelon came up here. Good. That is the 236 young came up. Something has picked my 167 Holloway up and trashed it. What is this here? Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Wow. That is very, very cool. What is that? It's flint of some kind. Super sharp. Translucent. It's a piece of flake. Very interesting. I'll have to show you all that too in a minute. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to plant some more of these black diamonds, I think. Peppers are all starting to come along. All right, let's see here. I've got corn growing that way. We've got the cabbages here, and they're all looking exceptionally well. Tell you what we'll do. We will start one right here. There's a cabbage right here. that is not looking so healthy. So I'm gonna plant right beside that just because it's not looking real good. Actually, there's two of them here that are not looking very good at all. So I'm just gonna plant in between those two, just in just oh my, I found why they're not looking so good. My gracious, would you look at that? The ants are real, y'all. Ouch. Let me go get some 7 dust pelletized and get rid of them. That's bad. That is horrible. I have to bring y'all over and show y'all. Hang on, let me get this here. I'll take y'all over and show you that. That's probably why they're not looking very good. They're getting hammered. And what's worse is I have put 7 dust down. That's all right. I got some bifrin. Bifrin. I don't know how you pronounce it. I got some in there though. Take y'all with me. Show y'all. Okay. Look at that mess right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Do y'all see all those ants? Let me see if we can zoom you out. Look at all that crazy mess. Just asking for the aphids. Them right there, they'll carry aphids up, and we're not going to plant anything here. Cover that back up, and pray to God we just eliminated all of them. That is not good at all. All right, let's find a new spot here. There's a couple more looking pretty pitiful. Now, see if I can't go down a ways. This way a little bit. Put y'all right here. I hate stepping on this stuff. But here's what it is. Let's see if we've got you guys. Let's fix you guys back here. All right, here we go. All right, so come right here. I think this would be a good spot. If there's no ants. No ants, thank God. Oh no, there's ants. They're here. They're just not nearly as prevalent. My goodness gracious, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Definitely gonna put a little extra of that down in there. Just the wood, I guess. Just that wood being there is just caught, All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, and they're not nearly as big as the other ones that we just planted. Size is big difference here. Let's see, and so is the root structure. Wow, I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. I was expecting same kind of root structure, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll just roll it like this in my hand. That's all I do. And I shake a little bit, and I roll and I shake, and I roll and I shake. And it usually comes right apart. And then you just gently. Sometimes I even have used water, just washed them basically off. You don't have to do all that though. You can technically just rip them right on out of there, and they'll come with whatever roots are strongest to hold them in. One. There's 2. That one right there is going to be a good one. 3, 4, 5. We'll grow those 3, and we'll let these others go to my buddies. That one there is just odd looking. It don't even have a, just true leaves. That's all it is. Nothing else there, just true leaves. Super weird. I don't know what you are, but you gotta go. Okay. So got that set there. Let's get you guys some stuff on you. There we go. Now, get you buried in the hole good. Okay, there's that one. Moving along to the next one. Give that one, let's see. Right there, 1, 8, 16. Big gap here. So we'll go right here. Like I say, we're just trying to grow the most on a single truss with these. So we're hoping. But the dirt is a little bit more clay-like down here. So that's not what we like to see, though. I can tell you that now. I'm not a real big fan. It is starting to break up a little bit easier, though, than what it had in past years. So it's trying to work itself out. But still don't like clay-ish soil at all. It's a real pain in the butt. I can tell you that now. 1, 2. Now we're getting into the corn. Now we're getting into my corn down here. So we'll plant this one. There's a gap right here. A sort of a gap right here. Plant it right here where this gap is. Got a nice emitter there as well. So we'll just plant it right here. Now, there are several ants down here I'm seeing. I have to get rid of those again. Right, there we go. Got that done. Now we can go back and start planting the other stuff. Let me check here. Something has pulled a stick up. Here's the 40 203 40, which is a Morrow. And let's see, are we getting any kind of germination yet? Oh, yes, we did have. And like a dummy, I just broke it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. All right, well, we got the other one going too, so leave it alone. Man, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. See what happens when you get curious? That's what they say, curiosity killed the cat. That's some good 229 Prochaska's growing there. Watermelons, 236 young growing. Good. All right. So let's get back to where we were at and start planting some more of the giant tomatoes. All right, y'all. So let's see here. What we got? I'll put these up there as well. All right. Plant a 9.65 pork chop here. No, yeah. We'll plant it here. The reason why I said no is because I had took a bunch of clay dirt and put right here. But I think we'll be all right. I think. Could be wrong, but we never know. All right, so let's see here. Wow, what a root system on these things. That looks great. Just spin them slowly, get them separated. And there you go. Okay, now put this right down there, like so. Sure, we get a nice little thing here for the drip irrigation to catch into. And the water. Okay, got that now. Just got to mark it. Mm, 9.65 pork chop. There it is. So there's that. Now let's go put one more right there. Actually, I think we fit two more in here. We'll just have to put a stake or something in the ground whenever it gets bigger. So, all right, let's go put two more in over here, and then we'll move on to where else we can plant them. I think we'll plant some in the greenhouse. So we'll have to get the greenhouse cleaned up here in just a minute. Like this here. I'm getting pumped up and excited, man. This plant here is this pumpkin plant here is looking fantastico. Man, would you look at that cobra head on that thing? Oh, oh God. What have I done? Dear Jesus, what have I just done? Well, there went the growth tip on that one. I might be able to. It was standing straight up, and I barely touched it. I might have to try to graft it back together. Doggone it. Shoot, fire. Well, y'all's going to get an early season how to fix a boo-boo video here in about 2 minutes. Because I got to hurry. In fact, I'm going to stop making this video and go make that video because now I got to fix a boo-boo. Crap. All right, guys, back to our regular scheduled program. Getting these tomatoes in the ground. I had to fix that break back there. You guys will have seen that video already. It was a very quick and easy video to edit, so I'm sure you guys have already watched it and seen what I done. So stupid. So stupid. So, which one are we going to put in here? Now, we've already got the 965. We've already got the Howell Jolivet. And the next good one here is this beautiful one from 5 pound 11 ounce Babich, which I believe it might be his state record now. I'm not sure. Let's see here. We're gonna. Now this one's a little bit different on the root structure than what we've seen in the past ones there today, which is odd. but not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just a little different. You see different genetics, right? Let's see. Just try to loosen those up some there. And just gently. See how you real gently. See there? They all come up. And you didn't damage them. All right, so there's that. Put that back in there. Now, give a little bit of the good stuff here. All the way up the tip. Flip him over. All the way up there. All right, not the tip. I'm still thinking about the growth tip over there. Now backfill it. And bury him all the way up. All right. I got high hopes for that thing. It's looking great. All right, so now move up here. Oh man, my ribs are still hurting from the other day. Don't know what I've done to them, but they hurt. So let's see here. I have to turn this one on too. There it is. All right, so let's see here. Move this grass. Don't want no grass growing over here. All right, put a little bit of Wakefield in here. That stuff there is great. I'm just gonna mix this up real quick. All right, now let's see. What plant do we want to put in here? I'm thinking it's C, 7.35 brown. We've got left, and we've got an 8.105, and we got the 5.8 LaRue. Let's see which one here. Let's put that 7.35 brown in there. Lift it up. And bury them. Just like so. Kind of scooch this emitter over a little bit there. There we go. All right, there it is. Now let's go in the greenhouse and clean up in there and plant the rest of these. Okay, guys, this is it's pretty messy in here as far as plants and weeds and garbage goes. I gotta get my gloves. We gotta get this crap taken care of and out of here. So let me go grab my gloves. All right. A lot of this is just a bunch of garbage stuff, weeds. So I'm gonna pull all these weeds out of here and get it cleaned up, and then we'll bring you back and plant some stuff. All right, guys. Whew. That was a lot of weeding to do in there. Got it all out though. Got a couple tomato plants we're going to leave in here just so we can have some early production where we're a little bit behind right now outside in the garden. We'll leave them in here. They'll give us some good production, I'm sure. Got one here and one over there on the other side. I'm going to plant tomato plants over here. I'll plant one in the raised bed, and then I'll plant some others in here as well. And then I'll probably end up planting some cantaloupe in here and possibly a giant watermelon plant, and let those grow in here. The giant pumpkin plant wasn't growing any secondary, so we went ahead and just tossed it out. It's over 15 foot long. It should have had secondaries, but it didn't. So let's see here. We'll get this stuff here in there and get it going. Let me see here if I can pick this up with one hand. I hope I can. Yeah, there we go. And I got some other things I want to plant in here just because need to be planted. So I was going to till it, but then I thought, well, you know what? If I start tilling it, I mean, it's just going to make a big mess. It's pretty soft dirt. You don't have to really work hard at getting the hole dug in it. So I mean, you can see here it's very, very, very soft. So you don't really have to do much to get a hole going in it. I mean, I can run one in here if I want, the little tiller thing, the little cultivator, but I just don't want to right now. I got to get inside. It's almost 5. I got to get prep. You can see there, it's really soft dirt, y'all. It turns over real easy. Yeah, so there's no need to do all that. It'll turn easy. Just don't want to. I don't want to do too much and stir up the weed bank in here. I'd rather it just die down some. All right, so plant one right here. Oh wow, that's really simple. Could have done that by hand. All right, let's see here. 8.5 or 8.105 McDonald right here. We'll take the biggest one. Just roll it around in my hand here until it decides it's going to loosen up. Right, there we go. Let's see, which one's bigger? This one seems bigger. Gonna mark it. There's that one. Got that 6.82 brown. We're just gonna put that whole thing right in there, like that, right there. I got 5.80 LaRue left. And we'll plant it in here, and then we'll try to find some places outside to plant some of these others. And I'll give the remainders to my buddies. I gotta write these down too. I forgot to do the last one. Let's see here. .580 LaRue and 6.82 brown. Okay. All right, guys. So there it is. That's what we got done today. We got everything cleaned up in here. We got giants planted. I'll find a place to plant some more of these giants in the next day or two. What ones I don't give away to my buddies this evening. But man, that's pretty much all we got for this episode. So guys, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia. See y'all.
Don't forget to smash that like button, that notification bell. Don't get the
Good job. Here you go. Thank you.
Don't get the
Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And
subscribe.